Hey guys, how's it going? Shadow Sick here. It's been a while. Welcome to my shitty student apartment. It's about 2 in the morning if you're watching this. Sorry, mum. But I got course tomorrow, and we got to like dress up or something. I don't know when you'll get this video, but while I'm currently filming this, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Anyway, it's 2 in the morning. In this shitty student apartment, you usually get 3 or 2, maybe 1 roommate. I've got a roommate next door. He's asleep because, of course, the time. And yeah, I'm in my shitty student apartment. I don't know when this video will be up. Probably won't be up for a while, but I thought I'd film one anyway to say that I've finished my superstar creations for the WWE tournament that I'm going to do. A few changes that have been made. One is I forgot to press record, so I did all this, and I just realized I wasn't recording. 2013 wasn't available, but 2014 was on special, so we're doing it on 2014 now instead. Also, I've made a few roster adjustments due to some people suggesting, and just some that I didn't really think I should make. And I'll show you. I haven't done the movesets or entrances or anything like that, but I'll show you the character creations that I've done. I'm not necessarily proud of some of them. I'm really proud of how some turned out, but I'm not proud of some because it was really hard to do them, because I had to do it off reference photos and stuff, and they didn't exactly help. But I mean, it's a bit weird because I felt like such a stalker getting the specific height of each person, like of the YouTubers and stuff that I put in there, and like where they live, and like for their hometowns or whatever for the announcer to say, and like getting the reference photos and putting them on a USB. It just felt really weird because I had to do this at an internet cafe because I don't have internet here because I have to pay weekly for it, and fuck that. So yeah, I felt really weird doing this, but it's for a video, so I thought fuck it. But yeah, it still felt really weird. I'll show you what I've done so far with the characters, just in their creations, and I'll tell you a little bit about each of them and what my what I'm proud of and what I'm not proud of. So let's get into this. Yeah, so I'd filmed all of this and got to about this point, and then I'm like, holy fuck, it's not fucking recording. So anyway, let's just get into this while I have the time. I'm gonna put you down here because I don't want to put you on my desk because for some reason my Xbox just hums like a bitch. Not the bitches hum, and not the girls are bitches, but I'm just saying it's just humming like crazy. I'm probably really appealing like that. But I'm not even gonna have my face in this when I start the screen capture. But so what I've done, I thought I'd share something else with you. I bought a suit. Yeah, I thought I'd look pretty slick in the suit, so I brought me a suit. No, wait, stop recording. Because it's not in full HD, it needs to be in full HD, man. Now let's drag this over. I hate it how the settings that I set for my recorder don't stay. I have to change them every single fucking time. Ugh, it's so annoying. Anyway, alright, so yeah, let's just jump into this when it starts bringing up the maps. Yeah. Alright, we have got recording. Yep. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, it's recording. Sweet. Yeah. This is only my temporary apartment. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but yeah. Alright, so I'll just go into my moveset and I'll show you, because this is where you could view the characters, I guess, without having to start a match. So superstar. Oh no, let's actually go custom, sorry. Alright, so first up we got me. This is the best I could do with me. I guess some of it is like me being a little musclier is what I wish I looked like. I wish I had my longer hair, but I didn't put that in. So I just put a hood on because the short hair is actually pretty ugly in this game. We'll go downwards. So next up, I did a bunch of characters from a game that I made when I was 13 called MDM, Mutant Deathmatch. and I drew a bunch of concepts, like 2D really shitty concepts for my characters, and I thought I'd interpret them the best way I can into this. Now, as I said, they are mutants, or they're meant to be mutants, so I did the best I could to make them look like I did in the drawings. Like, it's really terrible. Like, this Grave guy's meant to be a big kind of devil dude with multiple tails and big devil wings and shit, but I couldn't do that in this game. This game doesn't have that crazy of customization. But that's Grave. He would be the boss in MDM. I guess he's kind of the boss in this tournament, even though there's no real bosses anyway. Persia, I made him, he was an inspiration from the Dahaka, from Prince of Persia Warrior Within. If you've ever played that game, it's fucking awesome. I recommend it. It's on PS2, I think. And PS3, I believe. Anyway, this guy is kind of a light dark, like a yin and yang Dahaka kind of thing. He's also like an elemental dude, hence the, I don't know if you can see them, but the dots on his head, like the blue, green. So water, nature, light, darkness, and fire. Yeah, that's him. I guess just going back to Persia, you can kind of guess Prince of Persia. That's why I named him Persia. Anyway, it's really fucking cold in this apartment. I need to buy a heater. Seriously, it's so cold. Cyclone is a wind dude, like he's a wind bender kind of guy. I don't know where I got I guess from Avatar: The Last Airbender I got the kind of idea. I don't know about the actual designing look of him. I don't know where I got that from, but he's like this kind of like Chinese dude. Yellow dreadlocks are honestly like blonde. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's him. He's pretty cool. Killer was actually a creation in my MDM that my brother made up, because I was kind of stuck on ideas for like characters, and my brother was like, yo, what about this guy? And he drew a guy for me, and then I kind of like redrew him myself in my style to make it like kind of suit the other concepts. And yeah, that's my brother's creation, Killer. I kind of modified him in this one. He's actually got legit sharp teeth like that, like he does, and all that. But as I said, you can't really do like big, huge, sharp teeth in this game. You can have sharp teeth, but not like a huge ass smile. So that's the best I could do with him. Next, a Dementor is like Graves' bodyguard. I came up with him kind of like a Ghost Rider inspiration. Really buff. He's really huge, like the tallest you can be in this game. Like I think it's 8 foot. I don't know, 8-9 foot. And he's like the bulkiest you can be. He's like a real tank. He's the security guard of Grave. He's fucking awesome. That's all really needs to say about him. Burndown. Fun fact about Burndown, he's another MDM. He was actually the very, very first character I ever came up with. Him and Saber. I'll show you Saber later, but he was one of the first characters I created. My star sign element is fire, so I thought it'd be really cool to make a firebender kind of guy, and that's what I went for. As he's, instead of a flame tattoo on his arm, he's actually holding like a fireball, like he's got the power of fire, but you can't do that in this game. So I just gave him a flame tattoo to represent that anyway. But yeah, that's him. Gills, surprisingly, actually looks alright, but he's actually meant to be a big buff guy like he is, but with a shark head in MDM. But that's, honestly, you can't do that in this game. So the best I did was give him a haircut that kind of looks like a shark fin, and gave him scars on his face that look like gills, and made his mouth kind of like a shark shape with all jagged sharp teeth and big black eyes. That's the best I could do for Gills, and that's all I can really say on him. Black Widow is a spider dude with multiple arms and legs on the back, kind of like a Dr. Octopus kind of guy, but with heaps of spider legs instead. Kind of like a human spider, but literally a human spider, not like Spider-Man. So the best I could do for him, instead of giving him big teeth, and like big 2 jaw teeth, like you can kind of see on his head, which were meant to be down a bit lower, but you can't do that. So all I did was give him multiple dots on his head to make it look like eyes, covered off his face, and gave him horns to kind of look like teeth. So that's the best I could do with Black Widow, but he actually turned out really well compared to other times that I've tried to make him. So I'm pretty impressed with this one. Saber, he is also one of the first to create. I actually made his original costume a green and purple, but it looks real terrible in this game, so I just gave him brown. So, you know, Dreads, he's meant to be a saber-toothed tiger slash human mutant, but that's the bit, as you can see, that's the best I could do with him. He's fucking awesome, he's one of my favorites, and he can transform into a saber-toothed tiger in the game, but of course not in this. Next is Ruthless. Ruthless is meant to be a full-on cyborg when I created him. And it's meant to be like a legit robot with robot hands, like actual literal claws, like a kind of scouter thing, and a chain gun on his back, like all this like hardcore MDM shit. But I couldn't do that, so all I did was give him a dog tag, make him really big and grey and muscly. Gave him a big mohawk and a mask and camo shorts and boots, and that's all I really did. That's all I could really do for him. Fang. Oh yeah, that was kind of like a Jack reference, by the way. Anyway, Fang is kind of like a werewolf dude. I don't really know what I got the inspiration for that. I thought that Saber could have like a an opposite. I guess they can. I was thinking of putting them into a tag team. I don't know, but anyway. Fang is just, yeah, like a werewolf dude, and you can't do a wolf head, so that's the best I could do for him. Rhino is a guy I randomly made up. He's not really an MDM character, but I guess Triple H gave me the inspiration for him. And he's got Triple H's entrance. He's pretty cool, just this big rhino dude, man. He's like a man, kind of like a Spider-Man, you know. But yeah, he's awesome. Jason, I ran out of people ideas, and I thought, you know, I'll remove one of my MDM characters, and I thought it would be really cool, since it's all Mortal Kombat X and all that everywhere, I'd make a Mortal Kombat X Jason, and that's the best I could come out of with the customization available in this game. But yeah, this is Jason, awesome. Stone Cold is a character I made one time with Caleb. He didn't make it, but like I was hanging out with Caleb one time, we were playing WWE 2011, I think, and I thought a really cool psychopathic killer would be awesome to make, so I came up with Stone Cold, and I guess he's kind of based off Stone Cold Steve Austin, I don't know, but yeah, he's really cool, really sadistic, and awesome. Smiles is another character I came up with. He also saw a bit of an inspiration of him in a old school drawing, like a how-to drawing book when I was a kid. He was just standing there with an old school Tommy gun, and I kind of took him on as well, so that's kind of him. I guess he's from another artist, but I took him on and added a few different things to make him my own, but yeah, the inspiration was from that drawing book. I don't think I still have that drawing book, but it was a really long time ago. Marsilio, I just came up randomly, me and Caleb ages ago, thought it would be really cool to have like a sensei dude, because there was like really cool like sensei clothes and a black belt and stuff like that, so I guess he could be the teacher of Cyclone, I don't know, but yeah, that's Master Leo. Leon, I got the idea one day. I just saw the helmet in creation, and I thought this is so cool, I gotta make a character with this helmet, and I instantly thought gladiator, so I gave him a kind of Russell Crowe look, and made him a gladiator, so that's Leon. Atomic Acid was another MDM character I came up with. He's gonna obviously shoot acid and all that jazz. He's just kind of a surfer dude that has the power of acid. I don't know why I mixed surfing and acid together, but fuck it. So that's what AA stands for, Atomic Acid. CCC, Cream Crazy Clown, that's what it stands for. I was 13 when I made these names, give me a break. So CCC is a big fat clown guy that is really lethal with screenplays. He's kind of like a funny, wacky Joker, kind of like off Injustice, and yeah. Anyway, that's him. He's a pretty cool dude. I think he's probably going to pair him up with the Joker for the tag team tournaments. BTV, Bloodthirsty Vampire, that's what it stands for. Again, I made that when I was young. He's just a vampire in a big cloak. That's nothing really else to it. Kind of got the idea from Dracula, but and another how to draw book as well. So that's that. Shit, 14 minutes. I got to do this quick. PewDiePie. PewDiePie was one of the hardest characters to come up with out of the YouTubers, because there was no hairstyle of his, so that's the best I got. No real, that's the best I could do with his facial features. I was going to do a bro fist blue shirt, but there's no fist logo thingy, so I couldn't do that. So the best I could do was give him a light blue sweater with a pink undershirt, and I've seen him in a video with a similar kind of color, so I thought why not just do that instead. Plus he likes pink because he's fabulous, but he still looks pretty fabulous anyway, I believe so. He's got like fabulous luxurious hair, but hey, that's just me. I don't know. Let me know if you like that. So that's PewDiePie. Jacksepticeye, that's the best I could do with Jacksepticeye. He does look a little buff, but he's not actually buff, don't worry, because Jacksepticeye isn't exactly buff. I tried to get his face really round, it didn't really work out, but I did my best. But I don't know if you could see it, but I've actually got a Septic Sam on his green jersey, and has got his really cool grey hat that he has, so I'm pretty happy with Jacksepticeye's turnout, even though he doesn't look exactly like him, but hey, I'm still pretty happy. Cinnamon Toast Ken, that's what CTK stands for. I couldn't be fucked writing the entire thing out, but that's the best I could do with Cinnamon Toast Ken. Reference photo was pretty old, so and you can't give them huge beards in this game, so what I did was give him that beard. I don't know if you can see it that well, but by hand, personally, by adding different color squares and from scratch, I made that. Same with Septic Sam. I made Cinnamon Toast Ken's toast logo with the little face on the toast. That took me a little while, just to get the right colors right, and I had to look at reference photos. And I got him red shirt because I'm pretty sure that's an actual shirt he has. And I made him pretty buff because Ken is a buff kind of guy. But yeah, that's Ken. I'm really impressed with that one. Cry, I'm not really impressed with this one because I really tried to make Cry, but I think I failed. This is the only mask I could get with the kind of Cry feel to it. Couldn't get really cool anime here that people have done for the fan art. Now, fun fact, I don't know if you've seen the Broken podcast or not, but Cry actually doesn't have brown hair, and Cry actually doesn't own a green hoodie. He doesn't even like the color green, so I gave him just a grey hoodie and slightly darker hair. I don't know if I'm doing Cry justice or not, and I'm really sorry because there's a lot of people that love Cry, but that's the best I could do. So sorry about that, but yeah, I'm not really impressed with that turnout. I wish I could have done better, but I don't think I could have. If you have any suggestions, let me know, but I'll probably would have done this tournament by the time this, recorded by the time this video went up. Geoff Ramsey of Achievement Hunter was the next YouTuber. You can't see it because of the cutoff, but his shirt says red versus blue. That's the best I could do for Geoff. I couldn't really get his hair right because there's no hair that's kind of like his. I made him look kind of old. I was going to give him that big mustache he has, but he doesn't have that currently, so I went off the current reference photo, not the one where he has a big bushy mustache. So yeah, that's Geoff. Gavin, I'm not really impressed with, but I did the best I could. I gave him a really big nose. But yeah, I'm not that impressed with Gavin, but I gave him a lab coat and a shirt that says Slow-Mo Guys on it. You won't be able to see it yet, but you'll see it later. But yeah, that's Gavin. Again, free. Ryan, I gave him a really shitty done, really badly done Achievement Hunter logo that I made from scratch as well on Ryan's shirt. I couldn't get a good haircut for Ryan. These haircuts and stuff are really limited. But I'm average about how I've turned out with Ryan. But yeah, that's Ryan Harewood from Achievement Hunter as well. Jack from Achievement Hunter, I'm terribly unhappy with. This is the best I could do to make a Jack. There's no bushy beards. The colors were difficult to get with his beard because there are multiple colors. So I'm really sorry about Jack's turnout. I really like Jack, but I'm sorry, Jack, if you ever watch this, that's the best I could do. Markiplier, I'm actually surprisingly okay with this. Markiplier is awesome, and I made him pretty buff because Markiplier's buff. That's the best I could do for his hair. I gave him the glasses. Now I was gonna put a mustache over the M. I got this big white M on his shirt. I was gonna give him a pink mustache over that M. but I couldn't. So what I thought, fuck it. So I put pink mustache. You can probably see it. I put a pink mustache on his face. So that's pretty fucking awesome. I'm pretty happy with that. Michael from Achievement Hunter Rage Quit. I'm really unhappy with the way his face turned out. I tried to get his face the way he does, but his face features is actually really hard to get, and the customization is quite limited in facial features. But that's the best I could do for Michael. I got him, you can't see it, but a Rage Quit shirt. I couldn't get the little dashes on the ends of the text, but it says Rage Quit on his shirt. I'm not really happy with the way he turned out, but still, Michael's awesome. So I've got a few tats on his arms, not exactly the same ones that he has in real life, so don't criticize me on that. But yeah, that's Michael off Achievement Hunter as well. And the last is Heath Ledger, the Joker's version. I thought me and Caleb made a Heath Ledger in 2013, 2012, and some other ones, and I thought Heath would be cool to bring back into this. So reference photos, I did the best I could. I couldn't add like a green waistcoat and another trench coat. It just wouldn't let me add that many layers. So all I did was his hair, the best I could do with eye makeup and face makeup. The hair looks awesome in my opinion. I did like the whole kind of light purple snake skin shirt that he actually has. I got the tie pretty spot on, and I got the suit and pants pretty spot on. I couldn't add a chain because it went through the coat, because physics in this game is ridiculous. But yeah, that's the best I could do with Heath Ledger. So that's all the characters. Alright guys, so that's it for me. It's almost 3 in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed because I really need it. You could probably see by my eyes a little bloodshot. Yeah, that's all the characters. I just need to do the entrances, movesets, and finishes now. Or entrances, finishes, then movesets, because movesets last. That should be pretty... the entrances and all that... If anything, the easiest thing is actually the movesets. Like, for my personal character, I'm going to put a lot of effort into it, so that will take a while. But every other character, I usually preset to characters, like to wrestlers on this game that inspire me. Like, for example... Burndown reminds me of CM Punk, Grave reminds me of Kane, Dementor reminds me of The Undertaker, etc. So they'll be similar. So some of them will go really quickly, some of them won't. I hope you're happy with the creations I made. I am unhappy with some of the YouTuber creations, but hey, nothing's perfect in life. So even though this video will come up and the tournaments will be recorded probably already, I hope you still like what I've done anyway, and if you feel free to give me any feedback anyways, even though it won't really matter. It will still matter to me anyway. I love getting your feedback. But anyway, this is 23 minutes. I should really go and get some sleep. But I hope you like my character creations, and I look forward to uploading and recording these tournaments. I wish you shadows could be here to watch it with me in my shitty apartment. But yeah. This is just my temporary room. I can't wait to move into my permanent room so I can actually set up my shit. I mean, this shit's already still pretty set up, but that's because I had to, because I had a friend come over to play Xbox, and I had to set this up to get some bank details. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Love yous all. It's been great filming again. I don't know if I'll be filming much anymore. I don't think I'll be doing any Dead Space till I get an actual apartment, like a non-student one, so I can actually scream and yell without worrying about waking people up or pissing people off. But I can't wait to film more Dead Space and film more YouTube and actually get back into YouTube. But for now, it'll be just simple videos, hopefully getting uploaded at net cafes. But I love yous all, and I miss you heaps, and without my gloves. But anyway, bye-bye. Miss Double. Or is that just me? It must be just me. Love yous all. Bye-bye. Like the like quick adjustment I made to Bloodthirsty Vampire BTV. I didn't like him in the robe, so I went for a more evil, emo looking vampire, and he looks pretty fucking badass.